everyone. As you can see in front of me, I'm coming on to announce a challenge giveaway. I'm approaching 1,200 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so I wanted to have a little giveaway and celebrate that milestone and thank all of my subscribers who have been watching my videos and who have subscribed. I really appreciate. I wanted to do a little giveaway. Right now, I am currently at 1,163 subscribers, so I'm getting pretty close. So I'm gonna have this challenge giveaway, and there's gonna be 3 winners, and each of the 3 winners will win a $25 e-gift card, and you can let me know where you would like that too. And then I'm giving away a huge assortment of my handmade flowers. And I'm actually probably going to be giving away most of my flower stash. So I'm going to share it with you here in a moment, and you can see a little bit of it here, but this doesn't even make a dent. So here's how you can enter. I'm asking for 2 layered embellishments using Maggie Holmes, and I would like it to have at least 4 layers, and please include some gold in there, either part of one of your layers or twine or just something gold elements. The reason why I'm asking for the Maggie Holmes, I'm very Maggie Holmes challenged. I have been collecting, well, it started with Garden Party. I have a pretty good variety of that, and I've collected every collection after that, and I don't know what it is. I think that I watch all of these beautiful projects being made in these videos on YouTube, and I just don't think that I can make anything that looks even remotely close to those. So I'm hoping that if I have some of those physically in front of me, that will inspire me. And my goal is to recreate as close as I can the embellishments that I receive. And my goal is to, I don't know what the timing will be, but I want to work on recreating them as I get them, and then I'm gonna share them in a YouTube video or several YouTube videos. I don't know what that's gonna look like yet, but I really would like, it's really different when you see things in person than in a video. And then my future goal is to host a Maggie Holmes swap, probably in the spring, sometime 2026, early spring. And I am going to participate in that swap. I'm going to host the swap, but I am going to participate in it. Let's see. These are going to be due by September 1st. That's a Monday. And I will announce the winners on Saturday, September 6th. That way, if I get any entries during that week, I'll have time to record a little video to share what I received and then I'll announce the winners September 6th in the morning. So I must hear from my winners by Sunday, September 7th at noon Eastern Standard Time. If I don't hear from you by then, I will select another winner. So all 3 winners will receive a $25 gift card plus a assortment of my flower stash. And I will be doing videos to showcase all of the embellishments that I receive. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you? Oh, you must be a subscriber to my channel, of course. Please definitely subscribe. If you want to share maybe with your crafty friends that I'm having this challenge giveaway to get the word out there, that would be awesome. So in a minute, I'm going to share my flower stash. Before I do that, I just wanted to mention that I am going to be announcing my Halloween swap. I'm gonna try to do the video and announce the swap either this coming Sunday or Monday. So let's see, Sunday I think is the 6th. So I will try to do that on the 6th or the Monday, the 7th of July. And I don't really know what the particulars of the swap are going to be. If you want to leave a comment down here in this video and let me know what you might think is good. And also, I believe that you can communicate with me on the community tab. I have not really played around with it yet or tried anything, but if you want to go over to my community tab and chat with me about the Halloween swap, we can try that. I don't know how that works yet. I think you have to use it is only available right now on the app, so you have to be on your phone to do that or on an iPad. So I will be getting that put together here. I just really have no idea yet, but I have a few ideas. One thing I'm thinking of doing is getting something from the Dollar Tree, like a wood piece, and making something Halloween-y with it. My idea is to make a memory dex holder, but there's all kinds of, you can make a box, like if you want to make, decorate a box for Halloween and put an embellishment. That's just going to be part of the swap, but that's one idea I have. So if you have any ideas or suggestions for what you would like a Halloween swap to look like, please, please, please leave me a comment and let me know, because I am definitely open to ideas. All right, that's all the announcements. So before I get into the flowers, I just want to share this adorable little napkin I got at Home Goods today. It is so cute. These are little drink or cocktail napkins. And this napkin has little bits of gold in the center of those flowers. Can you see that? I can't tell if you can see that here or not. So cute. I am definitely going to be trying to laminate this and making a pocket out of it. I should probably have bought 2 packs, but I just picked this up today, and today is Friday. So I may go back and get another pack of these, but just wanted to share those in case you like these napkins. Okay, anyway, so this is my challenge giveaway. I'll put my email in the description box, but I will also, you can direct message me on Instagram also, and I will have my Instagram down in the description box. If you already have my address from recent swaps, then you are good, because I have not moved in 8 years. So you are good to go there. So let me move this, and I'm just going to share with you some of my flowers that I have. I'm going to move this down so we can get really close up on these. I have so many flowers. I can't even, let me just dump these out. We'll start with these. I don't have that many rolled flowers right now because I've either gifted them or just, I don't know. But I've got some rolled flowers in here, and as I mentioned, this is going to be divided up among 3 people, the 3 winners. And if you do happen to win and you're not into handmade paper flowers and you don't want them, please let me know. I will not be offended, and I will gift them to somebody else, because I know there will be people out there that will use them. But if all you're here for is the gift card, that is fine, and you won't hurt my feelings whatsoever. All right, so with that said, I'll just start with these. These are some rolled flowers that I made, so those will be included. Then I have a bunch of these. These were made with basil cardstock, I believe. Let me see. I got a ton of these. More than I thought I had. And this isn't all of them, because there are more. So these will be divided up. And there's 2 tones in here, and they've got these really pretty centers. Let's see, there's another one. Here's some more. And I know I've got more over there. So that's some. Then this is a Stamp Market flower die. And I made these assorted sizes in this beautiful light pink color. And they do have, I glittered them. So they all have glitter on them. I don't know if you can see the glitter in there or not. So I have those, and that's also will be divided up. And here's some more of these. I've got, let me put that in there because I know I have more of those. This one, I think I have a couple of these. I'll pull the rest out. I put some, we call it, not stickles. What's the, oh gosh, the name is escaping me. I can't recall what it's called, but you can see there's some texture on that flower. It's a little shiny and it's pink. I don't know how many of those are in there. And I've got just some random. These have a little inking on them. Several of those. So here's another one. A lot of pink, as you can see. And these are just kind of random, some of these. What are you doing, Charlie? Getting that string. So this is a very light paper, more lightweight paper. This one was just a sample that I made. So this was with the, I think it's the Scrap Diva, I don't know, one of her earlier dies. It's like a shimmer paper. Then I have a couple of, I don't have very many leaves, but I do have some in here. So if I have any, I will include those. And here are some that I cut out, different sizes. So those will just be random in there if there are any. So that is in there. These are not going to be packaged up individually either. It'll just be in a box. Okay. So this, let me get these picked up. This does not even a dent. So if you are really into having paper flowers handmade, this is where you should come to enter my challenge. I mean, look at all these. I love this flower. Let me put these away. And put the greenery in there. So I know I already shared that. Okay. So that's just one little amount. Then I've got a little baggie here of tiny little flowers. There's, oh my gosh, there's so many here. But they have a little diamond dot in the middle of them. Some have red glitter, cardstock, pink and red. Great for Valentine's Day. Super tiny. So a whole bunch of those. And I will probably divide these up and put them into a baggie because they'll get lost otherwise. Whoops. Okay. These are all just flowers I've made over the last several years, and they are just sitting around, honestly. Now, I might keep some of the little ones just so I have a couple in my stash. But here is a whole boatload of more miniature flowers. Some of these I made in a die cut, a layer of pink seam binding in there. Probably can't pick that up on the camera, but there is seam binding in there, a layer. Yes. So there's a whole bunch of those. My cat's about to get interested over here, so Mr. Charlie, you are not allowed in the flowers. All right, so I got all those, and these take a lot of time to make. Okay, now let me just share this drawer. This is a drawer where I keep all of my flowers. Okay, so I'm just gonna start pulling them out. All right, I've got so many, just so many. So I might keep some of them as I'm going through them. These zinnia ones, these are one of the newer Chaos Craft dies. I probably am gonna keep, I'll probably keep these. I'm gonna have a few extras that I have somewhere, but these are the different styles that I made with those flowers. So I might throw in a couple of those. These I made with leftover, I don't remember the collection, but I paper punched them. It's a Christmas collection. That's kind of random, but they're you can use them for everyday crafting, but they are meant for Christmas. But they have a lot of pink and red in them. You see that one's got like a candy cane pattern on the back. And there's some really tiny ones in here as well. So, and some leaves that I cut out. You might recognize this collection. I can't remember the name of it. And there's just assorted flowers in here and styles. So I might, rather than divide all these little ones up, I may throw like one pack in one box, this pack in another box, and this one, if that makes sense. Okay, and these I made, I can't remember what flower dye I used, but I used white cardstock to make these, and I did some distressing and spritzing on them. I was playing around with my Tim Holtz dies, and they got foam balls in the middle that I cut in half. Very pretty. I like to try to make different shapes when I get a flower die. And then these are, I use watercolor paper, I can't remember. They're white cardstock, and I put stamens in them. So there's those. See my cat over here. Hang on. Okay, so those are in there. Let me share my cat. He's taking a little nap. There's Charlie. He's all grown up. He turned 2 last month. Hard to believe. Okay. All right, so those are in there. Then this pack, this has some leaves in it. I'm not going to take this one out, but there's a nice assortment in there. I don't know. What do you think? Should I leave these packs? I might leave these packs intact, maybe, and not separate those. These are pretty. I used a, what is that? Cottage cuts die, flower die for these. And I cut these out with white cardstock and layered them. Did inking and made the center yellow. So you can add your own Jimmy or center to that if you want. So got those. Let's see. These are Grab these out of here because there's quite a few of these. I love this flower. This is going to be a long video. Sorry if you weren't expecting that. These, I think there's some more in here. These are I forget the name of this one. It's Cast Craft, and it is super layered. That's how I got that effect with them. So there's those, and then I've got some more little flowers. I believe these are some Maggie Holmes paper. Let's see. Yeah, Maggie Holmes paper. They're super tiny. There's not a lot in here of these. Okay. Some of these I might have in my Etsy shop. I don't know. I really don't know. There's some more little flowers, super tiny. Here's another pack of flowers I made. I think this was with the same Cottage Cuts die. This has more spritzing on them. So got those. I might give some of these away. I don't know. I've got these for sale in my Etsy shop. This was my stash I wanted to keep. So I'm undecided about these. I've got some, I don't know the collection of this. This might be a Maggie Holmes paper that I used for these. I don't know if you recognize it. Some of them have some diamond dust on them. And they're super layered. I think there's more in here. Yeah, these are definitely made with, I think, Maggie Holmes. I got this collection of dies off of BB Crafts when I was doing unboxings for them, and I made all these assorted flowers in the different shaped dies. I think I might have destashed that die. I don't know. Can't remember if I destashed it. All right. So I believe that's all for that. Then I have these lovely, this I believe is also a Cottage Cuts die. These I made with white cardstock, and they have some shimmer to them. They're so pretty. I love this flower. So beautiful. This just has a little daisy. There's two of those. And these are all different colors with that shimmer. So beautiful. Got a bunch of those. Put those aside. Let's see. I got another one of these. I showed that earlier. So that's somewhere. Oh, it's in here. Let me add that in there so they're at least together. I've got these. I made these. So there's some of those. These are more dies that or mini flowers. These I made using white cardstock, and I forget, it's a Tim Holtz product, but it's shimmery. It's a spray, like a spritz, not the spritz, mica maybe, but it's got a really neat shimmer to it. So I made these and punched them out and layered them up. So those are in there. There's quite a few of those. You can see I have a lot of flowers. The next bunch, let me just grab them out here. Oh, I thought I had these more together. There we go. I don't know how many of these there are. This is made with a basil cardstock with polka dots. I think this is a Scrap Diva. I'm not really sure. A couple different styles of that. And I got just a bunch of flowers. These have glitter on them. I have some white flowers. These do not have centers. You can add your own center to that. That one I added a bead, what do you call it, thing. There's another one like that. There's another one of those. And I got these yellow ones that I made using the Chaos Craft Heart die. Came out for Valentine's Day. There's another white one. You can add centers to those. Let's see. I have so many in here. It's just crazy. I'm not going to show everything. I just want to give you an idea of the amount of flowers that I really do have. Here's some more of the Maggie Holmes ones. And I got these cut out. I used, what do you call those? Stickles or, oh gosh. Why can't I think of that? Yeah, to make the centers. And let's see. That, I just have so much. Here's some more. The yellow ones. I think this is a Scrap Diva or a Chaos Craft. I don't know anymore. I have some of these layered up like this. There's a purple one. I don't remember this die, but I got some stamens in there. Have these. This might be, I don't know what that paper is. Super pretty. All right, I've got poinsettias. I'll show those here in a minute. I probably need to clear some space. These are made with white. I think these are watercolor paper, and I inked them and then glittered them. And I've got some more of these. Here's a flower I practiced making, inking it and layering it. There's some that are purple like that. Some more that are purple. May as well show you all the purple ones. This is the same flower die. I just made it different shapes. Same flower die. That's why I have so many flowers, because I like to play with them and see what different shapes I can come up with. So all the purple. Okay. Then I have a stack of these. I don't really remember what die this is. Kind of cool looking. So I got those. I've got a pack of little daisy type flowers that I never glued together, so those are in there. Have that is inked. Here's another inked flower. This one's got a little French knot in the middle of it. So does that one. Let's see. Here's some more. I think these are a Maggie Holmes collection. I don't remember. Here's another one. Here's another glittered flower. Okay. So let me, for the sake of time, and here's some more of the Maggie Holmes flowers that I made with that die set. Came out with so many different designs. Honestly, this is the only time I used Maggie Holmes to make anything. Flowers. Okay. I think I need to clear off a spot here. Wait, let me... There's another Maggie Holmes one. And this one. I added stamens in there. There's another Maggie Holmes one. Maggie Holmes. There's another one of those flowers from that first bunch. Another Maggie Holmes one. Now I got some yellow ones here. Let me grab those because they're super cute. They're all glittered and they're yellow, and there's a bunch of them. Okay, we're getting there. Here's another Maggie Holmes one. Okay, here's the, I don't remember if this is a Cast or Scrap Diva, but they've got glitter. They all have glitter on them. So pretty, and they're all layered. They all have at least, I think, 3 layers. So there's a bunch of those. So I am now going to, let's see, switch gears and show you some Christmas flowers, because there's a lot of random, I think these are Scrap Diva. Here's another one of those dyed flowers. So there's at least 2 in there. These are super pretty. Have no idea what dye this is, but it comes in different sizes. Let's see. I just have so much. Okay, there's another one of those. Need a bunch of those. Okay, there's some white flowers in here that do not have any middle in them. There will be some random flowers that you'd be like, what the heck is this? You can throw them away if you don't want them. And I've got, oh, here's another one of those. Very lovely. And another one of those. Put those. Some more of the Scrap Diva Halloween ones that I made. Let's see. There's another glittered one. Okay. Let's get on to the poinsettias because they have their own little corner. I'm going to pause the video so I can get rid of this. Okay, guys. I got those back in there, sort of. And onto the poinsettias, which are right here. So there's some more random flowers I want to just share with you first. More of these really pretty ones. And this funky flower here. It's kind of fun. So those are in there. Here's another Maggie Holmes one. That's kind of cool. All right. So let's get on with some poinsettias. Poinsettias. I don't know the proper way to say it, to be honest. All right. Let's see. So I've got these. These are a lighter weight paper that I made using a paper pad from Michaels. And I love these poinsettias. I used, it's a Santa hat, and it's pink and red. Then I glittered the edges of the paper. So cute. These don't go in there. Ooh, it's really hot in my craft room right now. This one does not have any glitter on it. It's so cute. And I add pom-poms to the middle. This one's not glittered. This one's glittered. Here's another one. I don't know if there's any more of these in there, but got those in there. Then I have some of These I made with white cardstock, and I did some inking and distressing on them. This one's got some shimmer to it. So pretty. I don't know if there's any more down there, but there's those. Let's see. I've got some glittered, a lot of glittered snowflakes here. These are super hard to make because none of this comes out of the die when you cut it. So it's a very manual process getting these suckers out. So they are layered, but they're flat. But I have a bunch of them, all in the white, different sizes. And then there's red ones that have gold centers, all glittered. Why am I getting rid of these? Because I'm out of room and I just can't deal with all of the stuff anymore. Sometimes I put some of this for sale in my Etsy shop. Sometimes I just have to reset. And I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. I need to reset. I'm going to make some pink poinsettias to go with some of the new collections coming out. So that'll be an upcoming video, and probably will put some stuff in my Etsy shop if I get motivated. But look at all of these. I did not realize. I might keep some of these so that I have some in my stash, because I didn't realize I had so many in here. I might have thought I was gonna put these in my Etsy shop, but sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth. So, as you can see, there are a lot of poinsettias. Whoops. Okay. Sometimes when I get in that mood to make flowers, I just sit down and make them. And yeah, you either love it or you don't. So I happen to love it. Wow, look at all those. Okay. So that's enough of those. And these I cut out and added glitter to the edges of them. So that's a different style. There's one with white glitter. Here's, I don't know, a different color of cardstock. There's some in here that do not have centers in them. You can add your own center. Just some random ones I made. This got seed beads in it. This has gold balls. This doesn't have anything. This I did some inking. These are different. I did inking on these. More glitter one. That's bigger. So there's those. There's another one of those larger ones like that. And I have a whole bunch in here that do not have centers in them. So you can add your own center to them. Okay. Here's a big glittery white one. There's some more of these. There's just so many. Okay. I think they were down to the bottom. Here's some super, super glittered blue ones. I was going to throw these away, but I thought I would just leave them in there. I don't know. I might have used some Tim Holtz snow or texture paste or something on those. Here's some flat ones. All right, guys. That is all for the poinsettias. I have another drawer over here with not quite as much in it, so I'm gonna put this away and I'll see what I have over there. Okay, let's see what else we have. These, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get rid of these or not. This is that foam flower from Scrap Diva. I just think they're super cute. I use some of that heating. You heat the foam up, and it makes the perfect flower for this die. But I've never used them, so I don't know. I may keep some of them and throw some in. Yeah, if you like those. Then I've got, okay, these were gifted to me. I'm not getting rid of these, so those are gonna stay with me. And these are ones I just made that are in my Etsy shop. I'm thinking, let's see. I just made these recently. Let me see. These I made out of magazine print. They're super pretty. I might throw those in, and these I just layered up. Yeah, so those have little heart centers. And I'll put them in this cute little box here. I just need to get rid of a lot, let's just say. So there's those. These are not going. And I also have, I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of these or not, but I'll share them. These are the Dollar Tree foam felt flower kits. They are amazingly nice. If I see them again, I'm going to buy them again. I think I'm not going to get rid of these, but I just wanted to share them with you. So that's that. And then I have a pack of flowers from Bethany in here that are ready to go when I'm ready to make some Maggie Holmes goodies. And that is everything I think I am going to part with. That is a lot. There's a lot of flowers, and some people may like them, some people may not. And again, if you're not into the paper flowers, do not take them just because you think I want to get rid of them. I will give them to somebody who wants them, because there's a lot of beautiful flowers. So you can still win the $25 gift card. So that's all for this video. I look forward to seeing what everybody makes, and I promise to make, I'm gonna like not completely copy your embellishments, but I'm going to use whatever technique you used to recreate to make a new embellishment using Maggie Holmes, and I'm gonna do videos for that. So should be interesting. So thank you so much for watching. I know this is a long video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment, and I look forward to seeing what everybody makes. Thanks everyone, and look for my Halloween swap announcement coming up Sunday or Monday. Bye everyone. Happy 4th of July.